Hey everyone, my name is Dr. Sandra Colton-Medici, and I'm super excited about the show tonight. Okay, so if you're just joining me, you have found my profile at College of Style, and I am very, very happy for that. One thing I do want to ask you to do is to unmute to listen so that we can actually have a conversation tonight, and I can hear your feedback on some of the things that I'm going to be showcasing with you on the screen. If you're watching this on a replay, thank you so much for stopping through. And I definitely want to encourage you to follow me here on Amazon as well as other platforms at College of Style. The other thing that I wanted to encourage you to do is add things to your cart. I know that for me as a shopper on Amazon or anywhere else, I add to cart all the time. And the reason that I do that is because I like for the platform to suggest similar items. So if I am thinking about something, maybe a birthday gift or maybe a Christmas gift or some sort of event that's coming up, or maybe it's just things that I need that are necessities. I love it when I add something to cart. And then later on, the algorithm, it just knows that I need either something that's similar and maybe less expensive, or something that I never heard of, and it's just like giving, which is amazing. So I'm going to be putting onto the screen a lot of different things, and you can scroll through past what I'm talking about if you just want to like see what I'm talking about tonight, and click through to any of the different products while I'm talking about it. And like I said, if you're watching on a replay, you can do the same thing as well. And don't feel bad about saying, oh, I need to save this, or giving this a heart somewhere down here. I think it's over on this side. You can give this episode a heart. That lets me know that you were here, that you saw it, and that you liked it. And I always love to hear your feedback. If you don't like something and you want me to feature something, definitely put it in the comments. Let me know, hey, have you ever tried this product? It's amazing. And maybe I'll feature it on a different episode. Or I would love if you would do an episode on holiday gifts, or, under $50 or something like that. Definitely tell me in the comments, because I want to make sure that if you have an idea that I haven't covered and you want to come back to see what I actually find scouring the internet, I will definitely do that for you. All right, so let's get to it. I wanted to start with something that I actually talked about the other day. So these are travel items, beauty travel items that I would consider like minis, if you will. Minis, travel size, beauty. Yeah, these are my beauty faves. And there's an entire list on my Amazon profile. If you want way more than I'm covering tonight, you can click through to my storefront and see all of my idea lists. And this one has, I think, over 67 items, something like that. I'm not covering all 67 tonight, but I am going to cover Jouer, which I talked about the other night with my episode on skincare, or not skincare, lip care for spring. Now, Jouer, this is what it looks like. It's itty bitty. Okay, so it's an itty bitty product. This one is actually $16 right now. If you see it, I would snag it, because this one, it has this sort of like, and I'm going to try to show it to you, this diagonal kind of application, and it's called Essential Lip Enhancer. It does have a little bit of that like lip plumping effect, if you will. I have kind of not so small lips, but it doesn't do like a huge like balloon or anything. It just does a little something. And it also is it says it is conditioning lip treatment. So if you're looking for something that you need to have with you just in your pocket, this is gonna fit. It's a small one, and I really love what it does. You can watch my entire lip care episode, which is the one that I just did, the one before this, on the replay. If you're looking for lip care essentials, lip balms, lip oils, and lip masks, I think is what I was covering in that one. And it was literally like 2 days ago or something. So this is a really good one. I would put it into your cart if you haven't already. Another one that I would consider this, it's not necessarily like a small item, but it is the miniature version of what they actually sell. So this is Caudalie. This is part of my skincare routine. Caudalie is my like go-to wonderful everything. But this one is called the Vino Pure Serum Perfector. This is really great. I actually do for my morning and night skincare routine. This is part of it. I can kind of jump from a few different cleansers to a few different night creams or morning creams, but I always put this one in between. So if you're looking for a serum, this one is my go-to. It makes me feel just fresh. I don't know if you love serums or not, but this one is my go-to. Caudalie, shout out to my Caudalie peoples. But I absolutely love it. And when I found it, I didn't even know. I was influenced. I was actually watching something on a different social media platform, and I was influenced by somebody else who used it and went like this. And she said, it made my face feel very fresh. And I said, I need some of that. And I bought it. And this is like my third one or whatever. I would say it lasts a little bit. This is how many ounces is in this? This is 30 milliliters, 1 fluid ounce. This is the smallest one I think that they do. They might have some smaller ones, like if they're sending you a sample after buying it or something. But this one is probably the smallest one that I've seen, especially on Amazon. So I would check this one out. It's $52, but well worth the $52. I would say I have bought it several times, and I will stake my claim on this one. They actually sent me something in an email, and I ended up buying something at Sephora, but it was like a grape water. So if you're looking for like a makeup remover, they have something that's called like a grape water one. It's very fresh, and it's a makeup remover. So if you're looking for something in that same brand, how many people have used this? Tell me in the comments or give me some hearts if you've actually used any of the things that I've just talked about. I always put this on here, the Amazon gift card, because you might have something that you had forgot about. And while watching this episode, you're like, oh, I need to remember to buy a gift card for somebody. So I always put that on there. One of the other ones that I actually just put on there, it is this one. It is the Origins. Excuse me, that's not Origins. Let me find it. It is this one. The Origins Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask to Clear Pores. This is super tiny. This is super tiny and it's super cute. Okay, this one is 0.5 fluid ounces. Let me try to get it as close to there as I can. It is a charcoal mask and like it's black, right? When I put it on here, hopefully you can see this as I go. You can see it looks like that. It's like a mud, right? It's like a mud masky thing. And this one, if you're going on like some sort of hotel stay and you wanted to like do, it's a little bit thick. It's kind of grayish actually, depending on how much you're putting on your skin. But if you're going on any sort of like hotel stay and you wanted to do a mask the night before your like big event or something, this is super fun. So this one is called Origins Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask to Clear Pores, and it's small. It's so cute. So I would put this one in your cart too. I love this one. Love this one. I actually have Origins on here again because I have an eye makeup remover that I absolutely love, 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 love. And I talk about it all the time. There it is. It is called Well Off. So this is also by Origins. On Amazon is $23.52 right now, but it is super good. It takes your makeup off. It takes the eye makeup off specifically, but it's one of the ones that I have used for years. And my mom actually introduced it to me. And she doesn't wear that much makeup, but she was like, you have to get this eye makeup remover. So this one is the charcoal mask, but the one that's on the screen right now is the eye makeup remover that I absolutely swear by. All right, so let's go back because I'm super giddy. I don't know if you can like hear it in my voice. When I talk about these products, I'm just like, and let's talk about this one. When you think about going to like on a traveling excursion or vacation, you want to like, for me, I don't really love using the hotel like wash rags and things like that. So you might want to bring your own sponge. I didn't grab mine out of the bathroom, but this is the one on the screen. It's the Baimei. I don't know if I said that right. It's Baimei bath sponge. And what I like about this is if you want to order a few, the reason, just hear me out on this one. If you want to order a few of them, They come compressed. Okay, so they come in this vacuum sealed package. Now, this is when I ordered them. They may change how they've shipped them, but they come in this vacuum sealed package so that when you're going to travel, it's already flat. It's not like this big spongy foam thing. It's flat. So if you want to order them just for the sake of having them flat in your bag, that would be like a check mark for my travel, right? Then I don't have to worry about this like wet, spongy thing that I'm putting in a bag and is it going to mold and blah, blah, blah. It's already like, right? Second part is if you do have something that you want to pack travel wise, you can do the vacuum seal for like a bedding or, if you're taking a towel or something you want it to like really fit into your bag, think about that as an option. Cause I know a lot of times people travel and they have big, bulky things. Shoes, you can't really do that too. But if you want to do it for a towel or you want to do it for like a coat or something like that, you could vacuum seal. All right. So let's go on to, I talked about this the other night. Neosporin. This one, I had to find it because I was trying to find the word for it on the live episode that I did. But this one is a travel size. Okay. So this one has the little easy to use kind of handy little, and it's coming out, the handy little applicator there. For you to be able to use the the Neosporin in a handy way so that while you're traveling, you're not trying to like dig in a big tub of Neosporin or anything like that. So this one I put on the screen, it's only $4.64. I would have it just on hand because you just never know, right? You just never know. All right. And give me some hearts if you've ever tried any of these things, because you might have been like, girl, we know about that. We know about it. This one is the Tweezer Man. So you need these on your traveling. I feel like even if you go in your car, if you go and you put something in your bag and you're like in New York and you're like, I don't know where I'm going to end up, right? Mascara, these, I mean, come on. This is like, you need the eyelash curler in your life. So 1088, get you two if you need to. Put it in multiple bags. I'm just saying you need it in your life. All right. So that was one of the ones that I had to put on there because I haven't actually talked about eyelash curlers in a long time. And then speaking of eyes, okay, so I broke out this one. This is the Orza Beauty. It is one of those ones where it's like the four color palettes. So if you don't want to take like all of your palettes of makeup and you just want to have one, get one with 4 different colors in it. This one has the 4 colors in it so that if you're thinking, oh, I want to go glam, let me have the gold, right? Let me make sure I have something for the crease. So I have the brown in there. Let me put something so that I have a little blending. Oh, I have the like kind of, the sheer kind of nudie one. Oh, maybe on my second or third day, I want to go a little pink, right? So you have a few different options and you don't have to take like 4,000 palettes that are heavy. And, because a lot of times I buy palettes that are like really heavy and beautiful. And I don't want to take all of them, take the packaging off of them. And like, I still have them in bags and or in boxes that they came in. Take the one that's got the 4. This is actually plastic, right? And if you mess it up, you're not like, there's no mirror in there, right? It's fine. Like if you mess it up, you're fine. But this is a good one for traveling because it's got colors that you're probably going to want. It's also not breakable, right? And that's the one thing when I actually pack, I don't want to pack a lot of glass. I don't want to pack things that if I break that palette, am I going to come back from that, right? I want to pack something that I know that I'm good with the colors that I'm taking, or I'm taking this because I know I'm going to find some other place to shop, right? And I will be able to buy something. This is only $14.87 on Amazon. So this is going to be like a good saver for you for time and effort and energy. And maybe it'll give you an excuse to shop for some more products while you're wherever you're going on your traveling vacation. All right. Next one that I wanted to tell you about is something that actually always comes in handy, and it's concealer. Because if you don't have, a lot of packing space, concealers generally are small, and Cosmetics has some pretty small products. It Cosmetics, this one is called the Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer. And it's the Light Buff 14.5. This is the one that I have used on my under eyes. I am not, it's not on tonight, but it is something that I've used before. Let me show you the color. I don't know if it'll come through on screen because sometimes it doesn't always translate. This is the color that it looks like. And it's purposefully lighter than my skin tone because I'm trying to color balance my under eyes where I've got the dark circles, right? So this is kind of it's a little bit thick. And I like to have it that like thick consistency. It's $26.10 on Amazon right now. I like that thick consistency because then if I'm pressing powder in there, it's like, boom, it's going to stay. It's like stuck on me for forever. So I like that one. And I don't know if you have a favorite concealer, but I love It Cosmetics. Number one, they have small products that you can travel with. And then two, I like the consistency and all the shades that they have for you. All right, let me move on to something that I really, really like, which is small lipsticks. So this one is by Clinique. This one is actually, oh, this is called, it's small writing. Let me get my glasses out. Time. Okay, so this one is called Cherry Pop. Now I have put on here a few different ones. If you scroll through my list on this episode, you'll find a few different ones for lipstick, but this one is super cute and it's a red. Like it says, it's called Cherry Pop. So this is it. And it's a mini. Okay. So if you're looking for something that's not like this gargantuan like packaging, Clinique is probably the brand for you because they have these cute little minis. And I know a lot of brands have minis, but these ones are so cute. And they also have really great color. So let me just show you what this one looks like right there. That's the color. It's red, but it's a little pinkish red. Okay, so it's not like deep, deep, deep red, but this is what it looks like. And it's super cute. You can pop it in your bag and you don't feel like you have to have a bunch of different colors because if you really wanted to, because it is red, I'm always thinking ahead on traveling, right? If you really wanted to, you could go deep, like put multiple shades on, right? Or you could put one on and then you could do that like fancy, oh, let me just take a little bit of that color off, right? And then you've got more of like a pinkish, right? So think about that when you're traveling and you're thinking about your lipsticks. How can I go from a deep to a light with one color and have it be my travel go-to in my travel size, right? That's what I'm thinking about is how can I get multiple different looks out of one thing, okay? So that's another thing that you can think about with that specific one. It's $28.99 on Amazon right now. Then another one that I actually put on here, it's from NARS. It's a little baby one too. Okay, so you can do this. It's a little bit different because it's not lipstick. It's got a little applicator. And this one, let me see it. It's more of a mauvey mauve. If you look at that, you can see it's a little mauvey. So it's like a liquid, I would say not glossy. It's just a liquid like lip, not stain. It's like in between a stain and a lipstick vibe. But there's a few different colors that are on that specific link. So that one is $24 on Amazon right now, but it's a small one. So if you look at the Clinique and the NARS, you see these are smally smalls, mini minis. And I love that. So this one is not as dark, but you could probably do the same thing that I did with the NARS or with the Clinique one and just, taking a little bit of that off to have it be a little, and let me just try to rub it around, see what we get, to get a little bit of a different shade. A different shade of it. So it's not super dark. So think about that technique when you're actually going through your lipsticks on what to bring based on how can I go from dark to light if I really needed to. All right. Tell me which ones you guys like in the comments because I really love this stuff. I actually used this product the other day because it was really sunny in LA and today it's not so much, but the other day it was. So this is the Fenty Skin Mini Hydra Visor. Okay. And it has a little pump right here. I'm not going to pump it because it squirts out. Like it's not something that you have to like pump, and then it comes out, it squirts out. So this one is so that you feel fresh and go into it's Invisible Moisturizer Broad Spectrum SPF 30. It's a sunscreen, but it feels so fresh when you put it on your skin. It does not feel like it's, like some sunscreens are really thick and heavy, and you're like, oh, I've got to get that white off my face. This is not like that. This is really thin and light and refreshing, which I would never normally say about a sunscreen, but this is it. So if you're looking for something this summer, this spring, if you're, experiencing some weather, this one's it. I love it. I didn't think I would like it because I was like, I never buy sunscreen from a beauty brand. I normally buy it from like a sunscreen brand that like is known for sunscreen. But this was it. This was a hit. I bought it and I was like, yes, you're doing the job. And I felt like I could put like the rest of my makeup over it and it was still do its job. So tell me if you've tried this. I would put it in your cart. If you're not at the sun weather moment where you live right now, put it in your cart and save it for later, because that's going to be something that you're probably going to want to use, or buy it now so that you're prepared for later. That's always a good idea. Okay. All right. So one of the other ones that I just actually tried. Okay. So this is Youth to the People. Now this one, although I said I don't like to take glass, this one, I don't know if you can hear that. It's glass. But this is the Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamins Superfood Cleanser. And it is clear-ish, right? You can kind of see through, you can see the writing through it. But this did one, I really loved it. It's a gel-ish. Let me pull it apart here and I'll try to show you how it comes out. It comes out a little bit in the like jelly side. It's thicker than normal, but it's a gel if you're looking for a gel cleanser. Okay, so think about what you like on your face. If you are I need a foaming cleanser. If you're I just need something that, oh, and it smells so good. Oh my gosh, it's kale. Let me read it to you again. It's Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamins Superfood Cleanser. Now, like I said, I don't like taking glass, but I might change my mind because of this one. This one smells great and it worked, right? It did the job. It took my everything off of my face. It's a cleanser. It's supposed to do that. Now, when you think about taking glass, just think about, some padding, when you think about traveling, do all the things that you're supposed to do to make sure that it stays safe and it's not going to leak all over. This has a pretty good cap on it. Some of the things that I do if I'm going to take something like this is I'll put tape over here, right? Some people will tape around, but you could also, because it's in this jar, you could put it into one of those travel kits. I know a lot of times people take their shampoo and their conditioner and they put them in travel kits. You could do that. But I really love this one too if you're looking for a cleanser that you haven't heard from before. Youth to the People. That one is a really good one. All right, so there's only a few more minutes left. Oh my God, and I didn't get to all of them, but I want to talk about the Kinship. This is the Self Reflect Probiotic Moisturizing Sunscreen. And I wanted to talk about this because I did just talk about sunscreen, and this is the cutest, littlest mini that I've seen in a while, especially for sunscreen, because a lot of times it comes in those thick, big, like squeeze packaging and bottles or whatever. So this is really cute. And it does the job. So if you look at it, it's a white package with orange, what is it called? Orange writing. I can't talk anymore. But it just comes out and it looks like this. It's thin. It's not super thick. And if you can see, just wiping it like that, it's gonna like move into your skin pretty easily without leaving like a lot of that like white mark that a lot of different sunscreens do. So that's the Kinship Self Reflect. Let me read you, just because a lot of times we want to know what's in some of the products, especially with sunscreen. So on the ingredients, it says zinc oxide 22.4%, how to apply liberally to the face 15 minutes before sun exposure, reapply every 2 hours. So yeah, it's SPF 32. And I know that everybody's like, what does that mean? What does that mean? Well, just, make sure that you're reading instructions and directions for every single product, especially anything that you see on here, to make sure that you're not allergic or that it's not recommended for your particular skin type. I try to find ones that are broadly used so that it's not like, oh, I can't use that. This one's really great. And it's only $9.40. I put a few different other ones on here. The Way, I think that's the way that you say it. It's the Way Detox Shampoo. This one's really great. And I wanted to just tell you, um, let me pull this here. It is, when you think about detox shampoo, you think about how you want to like make your hair sing, right? Just like when I talked about, where is it? The Origins, right? You want to detox with a mask. This one, it smells amazing. This is what it looks like. And it's on the thicker side for shampoo, but my goodness, I would say get you some Way. I hope I'm saying that right. This is how I say it, but it smells amazing. And I always love it when I have a shampoo because I have pretty dry hair as far as my scalp. And so I really love to find a shampoo that, like, number one, you feel it like when you're in the shampoo and you're like, it smells good and it's going to do its job, right? And you get out and you're like, yes. So this is another one that I would love to recommend. $32 is what it is right now. And it also is coming in a smaller package. It's not exactly this one. It's a little bit bigger than this one on that. But they're all really great. Tell me your thoughts in the comments. Tell me which one was your favorite. And if you would be so inclined, always unmute to listen whenever you come through on my profile, and shop the items below. If you're still on one of the replays, they're still there for you to click through, add to your cart, or to purchase right directly. I appreciate it. If you give it a heart. Give this episode a heart to let me know that you were here, that you watched it, because it doesn't tell me who actually was here, but it does let me know that you were here and that you liked what you saw. Or drop in the comments anytime you come through and let me know if there's a product that you think I should try that I haven't actually talked about. This is it for me tonight. I hope you have a really great rest of your Thursday, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, and find me all over social media at College of Style.